Hello, today we're going to discuss Module 1, an overview of financial management. So let's start. So with this, we are going to learn something like evolution of finance, goals and condition, agency and business organization, recent economic development in the field of financial management. So let's start with part 1, which is the evolution of finance. According to Oxford, finance means management of money. According to Webster, finance defined as the science or study of management of funds as the system that includes the circulation of money, the granting of credit, the making of investment, and the provision of banking facilities. What about the business finance? So according to Wheeler, business finance is the business activity which concerns the acquisition and conservation of capital funds in meeting financial needs and overall objectives of the business enterprise. According to Guterman and Dougal, business finance can broadly be defined as the activity concerned with planning, raising, controlling, administering of the funds used in the business. What about financial management? According to Essie Kuchal, financial management deals with the procurement of funds and their effective utilization in the business. According to Weston and Brigham, financial management is an area of financial decision-making, harmonizing individual motives and enterprise goals. Financial management is an integral part of the overall management. It is concerned with the duties of the financial managers in the business firm. Thus, financial management is mainly concerned with the effective funds management in the business. In simple words, financial management as practiced by business firms can be called as corporation finance, corporate finance, or business finance. Financial managers must sustain the economic capability of the business. Since most of the financial markets are now international, financial managers must be able to competently manage the global financial affairs of the enterprise. Their task is to find on how to handle the business effectively, especially in terms when there is a negative outcome on the operation, where to get the funds, budgeting, investing, procurement, etc. So, you are here to analyze the business and what will be the possible recommendation that you may give to the business in need of the analysis. Part 2 that we're going to discuss is the goals and functions of management. Goals of financial management is synonymous with the terms goals of the enterprise. Goals of financial management are the following. The first one is valuation approach. Second is maximization of shareholders' wealth. And third is social responsibility and ethical behavior. So let's start with the valuation approach. So under valuation approach, financial manager also consider the following. So he needs to consider the risk attached to the investment proposal of the company's operation. Number 2, the time design as to when and how the profits will flow to the company. And number 3, the quality and reliability of the profits reported by the firm. A wise financial manager should take the impact of all of this overall valuation. So if allocation brings about the status quo or augment the firm overall value, then the decision is acceptable. Maximization of shareholders' wealth is considered to be the expansive goal of the firm. Consideration must be made on the company's income or profit vis-a-vis with the earning per share of the company. Looking only on the profitability of the business is not enough. Remember, if earning per share is increasing, then it's a sign that you have enough funds to share dividends to your stockholder. With this, you will have an assurance to your investor that the firm is maximizing its wealth to the fullest. Third one is the social responsibility and ethical behavior. Helping community by means of different projects or community service is not prerogative, so remember that. But it will have an impact on the profitability of the firm. So when a customer knew that part of your profit are being used as corporate social responsibility, they mostly patronize your product. On the part of the firm's decision, cost of social responsibility use should be offset by the increase of income generated by increase in sales revenue. So we have the functions of financial management here. So financial management involves the prudent allotment and spreading of company's fund to current asset and non-current asset. Effective and efficient financial management entails creating a well-balanced financing activities and formulating suitable dividend policy that fit in with the firm's business objectives. General functions are carried out on a daily basis like cash management, inventory management, credit management, fund receipt, and disbursement management. So what are the financial manager's responsibility? The particular activities inherent of financial manager's job would be: number 1 is the forecasting and planning. Number 2, making crucial investment and financing decision. Number 3, coordinating and controlling. Number 4, trading and financial markets. And number 5, the risk management. So, part 3 of our learning outcomes should be agency and business organization. So, agency relationship in financial management exists between the company shareholder and manager and between the creditor and owners. What about agency conflicts and agency costs? So when we say agency conflicts, conflict of interest creates misunderstanding between company shareholders, managers, creditors, and owners, especially when it comes to salary increase, when it comes to dividing the dividends that sometimes block the main aim of the company on maximizing the wealth maximization of the firm. What about the agency cost? Actually, when we say agency cost, it's part of the cost. Like audit fee, manager's fee, bookkeeping fee, legal fee. Though it is costly, it serves as the assurance cost that benefits the firm's business. There are a number of ways to encourage managers to perform for the interest of shareholders. They are: number 1, provide performance-based incentive plans, which happens through giving executive stock option. It is their privilege to acquire company share at fixed price. Giving performance share as incentive by achieving through high earning per share, high return on asset, and positive expanded value added. Number 2, straight involvement by shareholders. This one is institutional. So when a shareholder owns at least a minimal parts of the stock of the firm, let's say only one stock, they have the right to sponsor a proposal. They can also vote at the annual shareholders meeting regardless of management proposal. And number 3 is takeovers. So shareholders sometimes do hostile takeovers. And if that happens, the financial manager may be retained or terminated. Anyway, those who will take over will have a chance to give his best on how to attain maximizing the firm's wealth. Okay. So, there are 4 different business organizations that we have. The first one is the sole proprietorship, wherein there is only one owner. When we say partnership, there are at least 2 to 14 owners of the business. And when we say corporation, they have at least 15 of stockholders to start the business. And the next one is the limited liability partnership, wherein there is a general partner and limited partners to acquire this kind of business. Okay, the 4th learning outcomes that we have, and the last one is the recent economic development in the field of financial management. Okay, so this one we'll discuss it from our other modules. Okay, so what are the recent development in financial management? So we have recent development in working capital management. We have recent development in the tools of financial analysis. We also have recent development in capital budgeting and project planning. We also have real option valuation and analysis. And the last one is the new sources of finance. This is the end of our discussion for today. So I hope you learned something from me discussing out your module 1. So again, this is Think Tank Like Quiz. Thank you and good luck to your study. Bye-bye.